Today I'm going to teach you step by step how to make a show-stopping trick-or-treat Halloween door swag. It's much easier than you think. Hey guys, it's Nikki here at Stillwater's Wreath Designs. If you are new to the channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and join us. We've got new tutorials uploading every single week. And today's design, guys, all of the materials actually came from tmigifts.com, and they were so good to put everything together in a kit. So if you'd like to recreate this beauty, you can just go to tmigifts.com to grab your kit, and don't forget to enter the code NIKI20 NIKI20 when you check out. That'll give you 20% off your entire order. Okay, let's dive into designing. We'll be using 3 different types of 10-inch deco mesh, some orange floral picks, we've got a yellow ball pick, some green decorative grass, a cute little boo sign, 3 different types of ribbon, and a trick-or-treat sign. So we'll start out by adding all of the deco mesh into our white pine door swag base. All I did was cut about 10 pieces of each of the 3 colors between 24 and 26 inches in length, made cruffles, and stuffed them into the swag. Okay, let's add all the goodies in. Okay, the first thing we need to do is to get our decorative sign added into our swag. We're going to add this right in the center, elevated just a little bit. I've got a couple of cable mounts added to the back of the sign, and we're going to be running some floral wire stems through those cable mounting brackets. They are 18 gauge, and so we're just going to run those stems right through those cable mounting brackets, giving them a couple of twists so that they don't slide around. Then we'll poke those floral wire stems right through our swag, and then give them a couple of tight twists on the back side right around the spine of our swag. Once you get your floral wire stems tightened around that spine, just grab your needle nose pliers and give them a few tight twists, then your bolt cutters or your wire snips, and trim off those excess bits. By the way, you'll find a link to all of my favorite tools down below in the description of this video. Okay, once those are nice and tightened down and trimmed away, I like to add a dollop of hot glue right over those wire bits so that they aren't poking our customer's door. Okay, now that that part's done, let's go ahead and add our cute little foam boo sign. All I'm going to do is put some hot glue on the back side of that center O. And I'm going to place it kind of diagonally right below our sign. How stinking cute. Here I'm just laying my wire snips on top of that to give it some weight while it dries. While that's drying, let's go ahead and make our 3 super cute bows. You guys, all 3 of these bows are going to be identical, and we've got 3 different ribbon types, and so we're going to do 1 layer of each of the 3 ribbon types. 2 loops and 2 tails for each of the 3. We're going to start with our 2.5-inch wide ribbon. I'm just going to make 10-inch tails and 4-inch loops, 2 of each. Then we'll move on to the 1.5-inch wide orange glitter ribbon, and same thing guys, 2 loops, 2 tails at the exact same length. You can just measure them up against that previous layer. And then we'll move on to our last layer of ribbon. This is actually unwired, super cute candy corn ribbon. So I'm just going to make 2 tails and a single center mini loop, and then we're going to secure our bow stack with a pipe cleaner. Once you get all 3 bows made, we can go ahead and add them into our door swag. I'm going to add that first bow to the bottom left of our sign, basically to the left of that boo sign. Then we'll add our second bow to the bottom of our door swag. For those ribbon tails, guys, for that 2.5-inch wide ribbon, I am dovetailing. And then for the glitter ribbon, I'm just giving it a whimsical curl. Okay, let's go ahead and add our third bow. Our last bow is going to go in the upper right-hand side, right above our sign. We're just using our pine ties to secure our bow. Look how stinking cute this is coming together. Okay, let's move on to the florals. Let's start out by grabbing our wire snips and just trimming off all of those orange branches from our bush, and then we'll get them anchored down into our door swag. When you're adding your florals in, guys, make sure you're adding about 1 inch or so of hot glue on that lower part of your stem and nestle them all the way around your door swag. I like to add my florals in at all different depths and dimensions. I really want it to be a nice full swag, so I'm going to tuck them around everywhere. Once you get those orange glittery bits added in, let's move on to the yellow ball pick, and here I'm using my wire snips to trim away each piece of that ball pick stem. We're going to nestle them all throughout our swag using hot glue to anchor them down. Okay, next up, we're going to add in bits of our decorative grass. I know it's Halloween, guys, but you need some freshness in your door swag. So for this particular bush, I'm actually going to trim off individual pieces. It's a little time consuming, but I promise it's worth it. And you guessed it, you're going to add a dollop of hot glue at the end of those stems. I like to take my scissors to press them down in, and I'm going to sprinkle these guys everywhere, high and low and in between. And this beauty is finished. What do you think? Thanks for spending time with me today. Happy crafting.